What is going on, people? This is VF Baller back at the VF Cast channel, and I got a couple things I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about Madden 24 real quick. Something came across the wire that I saw. I don't know how many other people noticed it, but I noticed it, so we're going to talk about that. Also, my other game for Japan came in, so I want to let you know what that is because I did a pickup video. Well, the pickups on my last episode of the VF Cast, but it was another game that was coming in the mail and it finally got here. So I want to talk about that as well. But before we get into that, let's talk about this Madden 24 news. Sizzle trailer just came out. You know how it goes. Sizzle trailer, they tell you what's going on with the game, or well, not tell you what's going on, but the visuals, what to look for, and all this other stuff. And it don't look bad. Madden never was a bad looking game. And I didn't play much of Madden 23. I ended up buying it at the tail end of the cycle. You know, like when the Super Bowl comes, the game is like $17, so I bought it. And Madden 24, you know, like I said, I said Madden 20. Madden 23 is really not a game that I played much of. I don't know why. It just, I guess I just never had time to go in and play it. I just bought it but didn't play it. It's kind of crazy. So I don't know what the game really looks like or feel like. But Madden 24 came up with something that's really interesting. So I'm gonna talk about this really quick and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. This trailer came out, sizzle trailer, you know, that shows you how the game look or whatever. And one thing caught my mind or caught my eye when I was looking at the trailer. Around the 53-second mark, they have something that's in the game or some things in the game that I haven't seen since, like, you know, Madden 08, you know, or you can even say, you know, Madden 12 or Madden 11 on a PS2. This is a really big deal for me because I really love these things, but I just don't know how to implement it. So I'm kind of skeptical about it. So what I put on Twitter today is like, it looks like Madden 24 is finally getting coffin corner, wide receiver, DB interaction, or the drill and the pocket passing drill. Something that's been missing since the PS2 Maddens. And I like this. They're finally getting something in the game that you really didn't see all of the PS3 era. And I don't know why it was taken out. I don't know why, because when you're doing a franchise mode, these are the things you would like to put in or implement just to basically, you know, progress your player or show how well your player can throw the football or how well they can punt or how well they can stay in the pocket. You know, to me, it's all about, you know, developing your players. And this is one tool, or all these tools. They had like 9 or 10 different type of drills. All of them was like, you know, really good tools to develop your players. It's one of the reasons why PS2, original Xbox Madden, or even in some cases the GameCube Madden, was like really, really good. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to be. I don't have much else to say about it because it's like very early, but I'm really interested to see what happens here because coffin corner, wide receiver, DB, or you even have pocket passing drills are very essential to the franchise mode. So I'm guessing this is going to be on the franchise mode side of things, but that, I don't know if anybody else caught it, but I caught it. I had to put it out on Twitter. I think this is really, really neat. So outside of that, I don't have nothing else to say. Like I said, I didn't play much of Madden 23. I don't expect much from Madden 24, but I do like this aspect, right? This is like really cool. All right, before I get out of here, I want to talk about the game that I got from Japan. The other game that I picked up that was going to be on the podcast episode of VFcast, but I just didn't, you know, wasn't able to get it. It didn't come here in time, basically. So this game here, and I love the way that this game has, you know, how it was sent to me. Japanese, you know, sellers do a fantastic job of having their games in tip-top shape. When you buy your games for Japan, they are in tip-top shape. And I managed to buy this amazing fighting game. I love this game. Not for the right reasons, but I love this game. Let's see if I can get it in there. There we go. SVC Chaos. SNK versus Capcom. I really hate this light sometimes, but I got it. There it is. Love this game. I remember when this game finally came out for, I can't remember where I saw it at. It could have been for the PlayStation 2. But this game was never released on the PlayStation 2 in Japan, over here. you basically had to get this game imported, or you had to buy this version, the Xbox version. Now you see up there it says only on Xbox, which is kind of a lie, but it was only on Xbox in the United States. You can buy the Japanese version. Now you're probably asking, all right, VF, why did you buy the Japanese version when you have the American version? The American version is okay. The Xbox version is okay, but first and foremost, the controller is whack. I don't like playing with the Xbox controller for fighting games, but I do play with the arcade stick. Another thing, this port, this port of the game is kind of weird. I don't think it's a bad port, but like the announcer was changed. I think they could have done some balancing issues with the game. This version here, for all intents and purposes, as far as I'm concerned, this is like a direct arcade port of the game. So this is like having an arcade version on disc. This one, which is not a bad port, is just that it's, I don't know. I think they tried to redo some things because it was Xbox exclusive for the United States. They could have just bought the game over the way it was. Now, I'm gonna start doing videos on these type of games. Like I'm gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on not only this but other games that I have, like mostly just the fighting games. I may do some other stuff as well, but definitely the fighting games. I have a lot of fighting games, and at the end of the day, I'm a fighting game enthusiast at heart. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people know me for sports. You see all the sports stuff here, but I started out playing fighting games. Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo was my game. I still play Super Turbo to this day. The SNK stuff, KOF 96 was okay, but I like 98. 98 was my game. I love it's like the Super Turbo version of SNK, and everything after that, I love KOF 13, 14, KOF 11, Art of Fighting. I love all that stuff. And I mean, I just bought Rival Schools, if you notice. I love fighting games. So we're going to talk about more about these games. I got Marvel's Capcom 2 again. So I love these games. And I want to talk about those. May start doing a series of that because it's really my passion. And this game here is basically my guilty pleasure. Not too many people like this game as much, but I love this game. I've been in love with this game from the get-go. Because I've always wanted somewhat of a SNK version of Capcom vs. SNK 2, which I think they need to get on SNK 3, Capcom vs. SNK 3, but we'll talk about that another time. I'm going to get out of here. I've been here too long. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, please, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Let people know what we're doing over here because I love talking about gaming and everything under that umbrella. And I will be bringing more content to you guys. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.